Okay, this is my aquaponics system. This is the first test in one barrel, just testing out the bell siphon. I've got no idea what's going to happen. I'm using inch pipe. I've got a hose going in which I have no idea what the flow rate is going into there. This is just a test. Okay, I'm wondering what level the barrel is going to fill up to before the bell siphon initiates, if it does at all. I have done another test in a bucket with my swimming pool and my new pump, and that seemed to work okay. So hopefully Mark 2, this one here, will initiate and work. We'll see. I'm expecting a hell of a lot of water to come out of that pipe there, and because I don't want to waste water, I've got buckets and watering cans and other implements to collect the water, and we'll see how we get on. See if I can film the mayhem that might ensue. Anyway, while we're waiting, this is my garden area. So there we go. Still in its kind of infancy, but it's producing enough to make me happy for the time being. Some other plants here, and I reckon that fairly soon this is going to initiate. And if I drop the phone really quick, it's because I've got to get a bucket underneath that tap there and start paling out the water, but we'll see. So the water level is probably, I'd say, around about 20 to 25 mil away from where the siphon should initiate. I think I measured up in this barrel, so it would filter about 220 mil and then start to empty. What I have found is that on my other tests that the flow out of this barrel has to be faster than the flow in order to initiate the bell siphon. And people who know an awful lot about these things and aquaponics will already know that, but I think for me, as a practical kind of person, it was nice just to see it actually work. And I've got a pump which I was using in Mark 1 and adjusting the flow rate to see what would happen, and I had instances where the flow rate would equal it going in to going out, so the water wouldn't move up or down. With the siphon initiated, the amount of water coming out was exactly the same as going in, so then I tried to turn the pump down, but then turning the pump down it went the other way. It was not enough water going in to fill up, and so this is a bit of an experiment here. I've used inch pipe this time instead of 3/4 inch, and the flow rate is that. You can measure that, which I can't at the moment. And I hope to see some water coming out this pipe fairly soon. Got a bit of a leak in my barrel there. I'll have to get some silicone, some fish-friendly silicone for that. And what I intend on doing is connecting both of these barrels, with both half these barrels together, and just having one bell siphon. Here we go, so the water's coming out, here it goes. And like I said, it's coming out pretty rapid, which is good, which means the water should be going down. I'm going to put you down now and collect the water.